Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Planet Crafter with the Toxicity DLC. So, when we last left off, we were kind of just spending a lot of our time running around clearing things up, and we've made good progress actually. This whole section over here is now done. We've got a few sections over here. I'm hoping these are relatively small ones, but then we've got these ones over here which I'm willing to bet are big, because in general speaking we've got like what, 8? Yeah, we've got 8 zones, but we've still got 900 bits of toxic goop to clear up. So can't help but get the distinct feeling that it's going to take a bit of time. On the plus side, however, we do have yeah, we're doing alright on that. That's kind of full. Yeah, that's fine. So that's all good. I'm just going to tweak the volume down a bit. I forgot I turned it up earlier when we were watching a very quiet YouTube video. Alright. So yeah, aside from that, terraforming is of course continuing onwards. We're at 3.18 and we are literally a third of the way through the terraforming process, on the way to complete and total terraformation, which is actually really good. We did launch some oxygen missiles, but that didn't really do much. Did I send off the... I can't remember. What exactly was I doing at the end of the last session? I was thinking, oh yeah, I need to do that. Oh yeah, and this is the, this is our ultimate goal. Is to create 25 of these, which is, I mean, that's 8, 16, 24. So we're going to get 3 lines and then 1. That's 25. So whoopity-doo. As you can probably tell, it's going to take a while. Actually, it does. How much storage space does a locker have? Refresh my memory. Wondering if 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Ow, fuck it, we'll just leave that. That's fine. And we got a... Woo! Big dust storm blowing in. Okay. So, yes, we're doing okay, but it's also slow going. As it's always slow going. So, yes, we've got to get 25, which is down to there, basically. And that's to achieve the 2 endings that I know about to this DLC. That I know about, there are 2 endings. If there is a third one, I haven't worked out what it is yet. I don't know why I have this stuff in my inventory. I'm assuming there's a reason, and I'm also assuming I've completely forgotten what it is. Okay, so yeah, in terms of unlocks, we've got everything there. The only unlock we haven't got is this one. Which, I mean, I might get today, maybe, depending on how that goes. So realistically, there's not really a lot I need to do. That does remind me, actually, something I should probably keep an eye out for. Do we have... I wonder, we should keep an eye out for some production fuses, I'm thinking. I could speed those 3 things out there up. Might be an idea. Not that we desperately need it, but, you know. Right, let's go do some cleaning. Because that's pretty much all I gotta do today. Laggy as fuck. Right. Really? Another one? Yourself. The other thing I do want to do is I do want to have a mooch around some of the ruins, because I did pick up that upgrade for, you know, level 5. The exoskeleton level 5. So once we've cleared this area, I want to have a quick mooch just in case there are some more buried around. Because it wasn't like, oh, you can unlock this now that you've just got the, you know, like you've got a what are they called? Blueprint thingies? Whatever they are. Yeah, it wasn't a case of that. It was a case of you found a specific blueprint. And I hadn't been looking because I hadn't thought I needed to. So I hadn't bothered to look, so I may have missed stuff. Then again, I may not have. But it does mean I'm going to need to keep an eye out. Alright, well, there we go. Sentinel Corp asked us this morning to begin testing to send a first potential candidate. After conducting a few interviews, we selected a candidate. I'm not going to lie to you, it looks like a suicide mission. Confident in our calculations and technology, but there are so many parameters to take into account. The way they talk almost makes it sound like... almost like it's a prequel to me. Maybe. Diorama. How quaint. Ooh. Planet Crafter briefing. Your mission is to conduct advanced scientific research in order to develop a range of technologies that will enable the terraforming of entire planets by isolated individuals sent independently to these planets. These technologies must be unlocked in a specific order based on the progression made by the colonists in order to ensure their chances of success without unnecessary expense. Although this mission will be very complex to accomplish, you will find everything you need on this planet, both in terms of equipment and human assistance. Ah, so this was the prototype. That's interesting. This is where they tested it? Before I got punted out here? I think that's what it's implying. These were like the beta testers for me, which is interesting. I think one of those are actually quite rare. Anything else? Might need that. I hope I won't, but I might. I've already got an autocrafter. That's weird. I guess it means you can unlock it early? I'm sure we can trust Sentinel Corp with this kind of research. I'm glad they're funding us, but I find it hard to believe their true motives. Who would want to go to a desert planet and try to terraform it? All alone, no less. Their brief seems more interested in the economic aspect than the well-being of these famous colonists. I'm not even sure we'll be able to develop the technology needed to terraform an entire planet anyway. Oh, that's nuts. It's like... It's all the stuff you see around it. This is where it all started. This is the origin of the planet crafting system. Oh, wow. I'm glad I actually bothered to have a look around. I was doing it for completely other reasons, but you know what? I will have a look in some of the areas I have already explored, just to check that I didn't miss something, you know? Alright, anywhere else I haven't been yet? I checked all of that. No. I'd already been up there anyway. Hi, frog. Legal release. I hereby consent to participate in the Planet Crafter program as the first colonist. I certify I will do everything necessary to terraform a planet on which I land using technology at my disposal and the resources available there. I understand that conditions of my current sentence have been modified accordingly. Okay. Oh, I can't see it here. Wasn't that one of the people from the Prime, from Planet Crafter Planet? I think it was. It's a 2.5x of sales again. All making me nervous. I see both sides as equally bad. I'm glad our research center is here, isolated from them all. I'm glad I chose to work on this program, but I would have preferred to work elsewhere, even though I understand now why they decided to make us work here. Well, that was very interesting. We did pick up a few things out of it. So not bad at all. Right. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Who am I thinking of then? Oh, maybe that's who I was thinking of. Okay. Still, interesting stuff. Okay, tell you what. I do want to go back through some of the ruins I have already checked to just check I didn't miss anything specific, because it's clear and obvious that there's more to these blueprint things than otherwise. By the looks of it, it is the things that show up in the small boxes, so at least I know what I'm looking for in that regard. The small boxes. The big boxes, they might contain them, but I'm thinking probably not. It's unlikely that there's one in here I didn't I missed, I didn't find. But I do feel the need to check. Now that I know there are potential upgrades here. I mean, for all I know, the exoskeleton would be the only one, which would be odd, seeing as we clearly weren't hurting for exoskeleton space. But, I mean, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Check the others, I suppose. It seems like it will say very specifically if it is, you know, if it has something I need. So that's good news, at least. See if we can see anything. I think that one was a blank one that I took out of there thinking, well, maybe I should check if they've added anything, and then they hadn't. So, that is what it is, I guess. arguments from me. It'll work. That's 12. We're almost halfway there. 12 and a half is halfway, technically speaking. But, right, what next? What next? More cleaning, I guess. I gotta, actually, no, let's do a bit more exploring. I do want to see if, I don't know where to check, really, for... Let's check this area again. Because I did check, but I want to double check. Just to be on the safe side, just so we know what the hell we're doing. Or, you know, not, as the case may be. Must also go and check the water purifiers, see how they're getting on. Because they were working okay before, but... Ooh, it's raining pretty heavy there now. Yep, proper storming. Picked up the tier 5 exoskeleton much earlier, if I'd have known. Well, other than knowledge that we could have picked that up, it might actually be that there is just the exoskeleton. That it would be odd. Like, they only added one more thing to slap onto your exoskeleton into someone, like... We still had 3 spaces left even after that. And I know there's technically 2 more that you can have. One being the item that shows you where warden keys are back in the base game, and the item that removes low tier stuff from your crafting list, makes it a bit more yes please, you know, just makes it a bit easier to go through. But But there's only 2 as far as I can remember. As I said, unless I am forgetting something, but I don't think that I am. We'll see. Okay, let's do more cleaning. Gotta keep at it. No, just a tunnel. I think we're going to have enough room to clear everything out, but I'll do what I can. I can find the rest. Alright, where's the rest? Well, it's a start. Back we go. Oop, I'm late. Alright, we still need one more. What do I actually... Could I make... I'll buy one if I wanted to. Well, we'll see if we can find one when we're out and about and exploring. How are we getting on here? Apparently we're not. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to build... That's why I had that shit in my inventory. I forgot. The thing is, it doesn't remember your pins between sessions. It only it obviously just remembers what's in your inventory. Okay, so we need a red. We need one zeolite. Yeah, so we need a red a zeolite and a iridium rod. Need to keep an eye on for that when I'm exploring boxes. Anyways, I'm fairly certain where I know I can just find a piece of zeolite. So, if I find one, great. But if I don't, it's not a big panic. Oh, actually, that does remind me. I need to go and check on the water purifiers. I know they'll be done, but it's whether they'll be empty. Hey. Well, that's it. That's the last of the unlocks for this DLC. Always good. Nice little plant. Because now I gotta remember where the bloody hell I put the damn things. I think it was somewhere over here. I know I had to kind of put them out of the way because we're sort of cheesing it a little bit. You know what? I should put a bloody... Ah, there they are. I should put a bloody marker next time. Right, how are we getting on? Empty? Really? You're all on your way, are you? Alright, hurry it up. Tell you what, let me... What do I need? Titanium, silicon, and aluminium. Hurry up. Apparently I need to find a bit of aluminium. Maybe I get lucky and find one in a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're the last one, aren't you? I gotta wait for you to get all the way down here. Well, hurry it up then, will you? It's this one. You know, they should really add a tier 3. Now that the maps are starting to get bigger, they need to add a tier 3 that can go even faster. Or carry 2 items or something like that. Nearly there. Here it comes. Oop. Excellent. Only 100? Oh, this will be easy. That is going to go down so unbelievably fast. See, but that's a different piece of water. What? Why? Why? Why is that different water? Ugh, it's annoying. Still gotta find 11 of these bloody things. They're not anywhere nearby if that distance counter is any guide. Oh, oh, there they are. No power? Ooh. Just what I was looking for. Oh yeah, iridium. I mean, I could always just pick up enough pieces of iridium to make one, but there's so much stuff around here, you'd think I'd be able to just find one of the bloody things. Here's the thing, it's not like I don't know where there's not a lot of iridium. That works, apparently. Wasn't quite expecting that one to work, because the other one didn't. It said it had no power. Don't really get why. Huh. Figures. Where's those last two? And another one done. That only leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The big ones. Okay, now let's get back to base. Where was that box? Hang on. I saw a box with another production fuse in it, didn't I? Where was that? Because I looked at it thinking, oh, well, I don't need that now. And now I've thought about it, I'm like, actually, I could do with that about now. Because I've had a thought. I did. I came down here. Is it this one? I can always order another couple in. Alright. Well, that's good. Good enough, at least. Right. I'm going to need to order some stuff in. Oh. As well. No. Always forget to go around the back. It's blue. Yeah, okay, it's blue. Okay, what I want is I want another couple of them. What do we got? 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 That'll do nicely. Hey, all cleared up. So what are we at? 61%? Yeah, okay. Not bad. Not bad. We are just shy of a... Well, I can say quarter... Well, quarter of the second thousand, I guess. Yeah, the last ones are going to be the nightmare ones. Some titanium is up there. See, most of the... Really? Have I not full up of titanium? Oh, that might explain why a few other things are slow. Tungsten. No, that's full. Is it literally just finished? Is that it? It's just finished filling up. Right, okay. So, okay, eventually that'll stop backing up. Another storm, really? Ugh, it's so noisy. Alright. So that's 13 of both. Excellent. Halfway there. It's going to take a while, but we do have time. We have plenty of time, do we not? I always feel like I want to find a way to speed this up. I'm not sure what the best way to do that would be. do I need for an animal rocket? Just genetic traits. Go out into the world and find some critters. Bound to be a bunch kicking around somewhere, right? I could order some in, of course, but I was thinking maybe the animal number needs to get punted up a bit. It's going, it's just I wish it was a bit faster. I do know where I have seen some animals, although actually wasn't there some just down here? That's where I got the current batch of genetic traits, and I'm sure I could add in some more. You see, there's another 3 right there. That does net me the first 6 I'd need for one of those rockets. It was 175, wasn't it? So 175, 250. So I'd only need 4. Let's see what we can find. I know I've seen some animals about, although I don't remember specifically the where. We're just gonna have to check places and see. They'll be around, it's just a case of finding them. I don't remember. I don't think I found any genetic traits in these boxes. It's all just materials. It's fucking bright, jeez Louise. Nice. I did wonder if there'd be some down here. Was a guess, but semi-educated. It's like, well, this just seems like the kind of place you'd find some critters. I'm guessing this is the edge of the map, right? Yeah, that's the edge of the map. I could go off there, but I know it'll just be an invisible wall. I'm fairly certain. How many did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 18 in total, so we need another 10. I know I saw some critters around here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but I remember that they were around here. Ooh. Sure it was down. I thought I heard a little cry. There was some around here. Maybe not. Or maybe I just haven't clocked them yet. Anyway, I have noticed it has gone 9 o'clock. So we're going to take a quick break. I'm sure there was some around here somewhere, but I can't seem to find them. Could be thinking of a different area. I'll keep having a look around and seeing if I can find them or not. But we'll see if we can get a few animal rockets up in the air, because I think we need to get terraforming up a little better. I don't think it's really going to be a big problem, but I don't know. I just feel like I should. It passes the time, I suppose. Anyway, break time. Back in a minute. And we're back. Okay, let's keep looking for those bloody critters. I know I remember seeing some around here somewhere. I just don't remember the where. Which is a problem when you're looking for something. Okay. It was further across. I thought so. Then again, I could be misremembering and thinking of somewhere else, so that is equally as likely. Okay. Cave. Cafe. What you got? Nothing of note. Nothing there. Can we get up? What the hell? To join us, you'll need to show some sense. We don't need idiots, those dim-witted guards will never find the object place in this terminal. In a wax palace with golden cells, a sleep lulled by the buzz of the windfarers. I cannot fly yet, but one day I will. I'll leave my bed and become a sun gatherer. So it's a bee larva. Ah! So is this... Right, okay. That must be the secret, because I thought it was something else. I guess that was why I was a little disappointed at it, because it wasn't the right bloody thing. Makes more sense. Okay, so apparently we need to find a bee larva. Now, I don't think I've found one. And I don't think I can make one. Not without building more stuff I honestly don't want to build. But I am pretty sure I can draft one in. So we'll do that. Critters, little critters, where are you? Pretty critters. Critters. Ooh, hello. $132, Jesus Christ. Oh well, take a few of these. Gotta make a start somewhere. Sure. Find anything around here. I don't think they show up until the toxic stuff is gone. Also, I don't remember, what's the regen on wild animals? Because tamed animals regen whenever they eat something. Like the DNA that you can pet off of them. I think they regen whenever you feed them. Or you know, whenever they feed themselves, as it were. I don't remember what the time is on a wild animal. Guess it never came up. Won't fill my inventory completely, but I might as well take a few of these. That'll do it. Well, I know the critters are around here somewhere, but as I say, damned if I can remember where at this point. We should probably head back. We do have a few things I need to order. How are you guys getting on? Empty, empty, empty. Oh, goody. All empty. I don't have the space for all that right there, do I? Stay. Oh, I'll get the next set going. Oh, hello. Critters! Pet. 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 Maybe you were the ones I was thinking of. Pet. 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 Let me see, that just gave me another one. Now we only need 4 more. Okay, we could try the lake where we found a whole bunch of them. They might have regen by now, they might not have, but we're close, so we may as well have a mooch. Yes, they have. Perfect. Success. Even if I hadn't found that other batch of critters, I probably could have got what I wanted out of them. Good. That gives me exactly what I need. I still need to order in the stuff for the rockets, though. The mutagens and the rocket parts and whatnot. And a bee. We need to order in a bee. Not a bee larva. We need to order in a baby bee. We need 4... No, not you. We need 4 rockets. So 4 osmium rods. 1 bee larva. Be when it gets... No, wait, I needed the... Oh, never mind. Oh, no. No, I don't. 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 Not you? You don't... You don't get affected by that. Oh. I guess I kind of figured that it would. Sorry, I'm genuinely surprised. Well, that works at least. Are you full up? You're full. And you're full too. Good, that means all the tungsten's going over to wherever the bloody hell else it's needed. Okay. So yeah, definitely the methane cartridges we're running low on. That's fine. What are you making? Yeah, just a tungsten. Are you still making those rods? Oh my god. What you'd have done with the rods by now. Not even close. Well, I pulled in stuff I technically didn't need, but whoops. Well, it is what it is on that front, I guess. I'm just surprised they didn't connect. Just thinking, what else? Okay. What time you got? Several minutes, yeah. Okay, let's go do some more clear up. Where? I guess we'll start on the bottom one and work up. Okay. It's going to be a lot here, and it's definitely going to take me more than one go around. But that's fine. It's a big place. Can't expect to do it all in one go. all over the place. They really are. Try and get as much done in this run as I can. I know I won't be able to do all of it, but if I can make a good start, I can finish it off in the next run. Only a few left. Okay. Any, I guess. Okay, we will. Off. Might go straight back there. Oh no, the delivery should have come in. I'll up the numbers a little bit. We're only got to get to 6.5 for full terraforming, and then what we're going to do is finish clearing everything up. Methinks the clearing is going to take a while. Still bringing that in, that's fine. Yep, you're still coming in slowly but surely. Actually, now there's a thought. Vunby lava. Very good. We'll swing in there and have a look, see what that's got for me soon. Oh good, I can count. Always a worry. Not that I can't count, that's fine. That I've miscounted. You see, this explains why it rains fish. Better. Definitely better. It's not really increasing the numbers a lot, But I think it was only at like what? What was it at before? Because we increased it by what, 5,000? Yeah, no, that's purification. Animal rocket, 7,000. Why did I think it was going to be 5,000? Who cares? It's at 16,000 now, and we're almost at 60% of the way there. That's very good. So yeah, biomass is at a good level. Okay. So let's head 2 places. First, that way. I don't actually know if what I'm about to do will work, but I'm at least willing to give it a try. I was genuinely surprised that speed things didn't work on the purification machines, but obviously just decided not to do that. Oh, really? That is actually even less than I thought. Perfect. You do technically work on those as well. Are we waiting for these guys to come in again? While it's raining as well. Well, we might as well move you on to the next area, I guess. Six. Bit of a ways back. Hopefully not going to take them too long to get here. Not sure where. I guess we'll follow this water down. I think there's a few bits of water maybe kicking around left. I'd take them myself, but A, it's more convenient if the things take them, and B, I don't want to fill up my inventory with miscellaneous stuff. Hopefully 1 and hopefully 2. We got more incoming, but I don't know which one it's going to be. Because this one could be about to hit this one, or it could be about to hit the machines behind me. I think it's hit the machines behind me. You see, this is my point. One of these ones is coming here. I think it's that one. Yeah, there it is. So you guys should be doing quicker now. Oh, you guys are... Okay, yeah, you guys are just producing so much they can barely keep up. That's fine. What are you? See, again, it's another 100. Probably means it's a very small area actually, and not a lot of stuff, but just one thing. Okay, that's that. Now let's go find out what's through the door. Well, through the B door. I feel like I'm suddenly playing like a Resident Evil or something like that. I've got to put the B in the door to open the B door. It's very Resident Evil. Ooh. Of course, I gotta remember where it was. I think I was around here. Here we go. Every day we go stronger. They found the message and believed it, so they found us. May the bravest and smartest join our ranks. We'll soon be enough to stand up to our oppressors. All these humiliations will soon be judged. For our fallen friends, for the future, for our families, we must rise and fight. Oh dear, how well that ended for you, huh? 4 of them. No, more than 4. We managed to steal goods from the transport trains, which allow us to support ourselves for a bit more. Life underground isn't easy, and the security situation is putting a lot of pressure on us. But when I see Ryuden act, giving it all in everything he does, it gives me so much hope. Soon we will be enough, and we will have enough weapons to carry out our attack, deal a fatal blow to our jailers. Oh dear. Can't help but feel this probably didn't end that well. Happy to be proven wrong, but considering everyone on this planet is dead, well, yeah. What's the toilet? Ooh. Sure. Brothers and sisters, the assault is almost ready. We will attack at nightfall. With the utmost surprise, believe me, we will bring down these torturers and free ourselves from our chains. Once that is done, we will take control of the planet and restore our autonomy. After that, we'll be able to expand, convince others to rebel, and join forces to bring change to the whole universe. And yet, that's where the story ends. Which is not a good sign. I'm assuming that's like supposed to be like a gun or something. Does make you wonder what the shakeout of that was. Maybe we'll find that answer somewhere else, but then again, just as likely not. Okay, well, back to collecting toxic goop, I guess. Just 3 random artillery shells. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not necessarily complaining about that, but it is still random. Anything worth looking at in these places? Not really. Big wide open places. It makes things easy to spot. I'm a bit worried I'm not going to have the room for all of this. That gives me 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Ooh, exactly the right amount. That's close. Let me wonder if there's a way through that wall or not. There might not be. And I am wondering if that wall is where the admin section is, like on the other side of it. I mean, all these prisoners had to be kept in line from somewhere, and it would theoretically have to be safe in case of problems. Oh, was that it? We done? We are indeed. Watch the toxicness come pulling on in. Nice, another one cleared. That's 250. What else can I do now? Whoa. Sure, I didn't think it had been that long since I last checked. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Once it hits then, don't need to do anything else. We'll let it keep churning and we'll let it fill up. But actually, maybe we won't need to. So how many more do we need? Let's see. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A good chunk left. Eventually it will fill up. This is the thing. You know, at this point, I'm not thinking we're going to be finishing it today, but there might only be one more session left after this. But I'm fine with that. Because we still got to clear everything up. I'm not going to bother with the water. I've just decided that it takes too long. But I will definitely keep clearing up all of the goo. I mean, I will keep working on the water and stuff like that. I do also think it's kind of interesting that unlike the moons, I suppose, you don't have to bring anything back to base or to Prime, to your home planet. Which I suppose does make a certain kind of sense. Actually, thinking about it. Just wanted to check. How are we getting on? Full, yeah, okay. Let him do its work. Oh, looks like it cleared all this up too. That's cool. Right, where are we? I think once we're done with this, we'll pull some down and start working on that one next. Alright, I want to go around. See, I don't think I can finish today, but I'm thinking today plus one more session, probably wrap it up. Because that's what I'm thinking. Let's have a look at the giant wall. Let's have a look inside the giant arse wall. Whoa. Just a bit dark. No power, huh? The irony is I have seen a bunch of these, and I haven't bothered to pick them up. Or maybe we'll get lucky and... I'd have to go mooching through dozens of boxes. I could order some in. And this is only a 33er. sure what the hell that even is. Woo! And then there were 3. Is this food? Are they just eating pellets? This is being used for something else. I can't tell if that's supposed to be food or not. Like, what is that supposed to be? I want to say it's supposed to be food, and they were just basically nomming down on pellets. No wonder they ended up bloody revolting. Does this place go? It just keeps going down. That's what's surprising me. I swear to God, my light is working less the further down we go. As I said, I know for a fact I have seen some of the what the hell are they called? You know, power cell thingamajig. Ooh, I'll take one of them. Why not? I have seen some of those power cell thingamajiggies around, but I'm guessing this just goes up to the other side of. Yeah, that's exactly where I expected it to end up. You know what? Let's grab a few while I'm here. Why not? unless you have to pull in, I guess. I know I've seen them, but I wasn't paying attention to where or when or anything like that, so, you know. You swimming above the water again. Stop doing that. Oh, blimey, is it the time? Alright, we'll head back and then take a quick break. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the chance to finish this today. But I definitely think that we'll probably be wrapping it up in the next part. Okay, let's see. What else have we? Did we order some stuff in? Or have I not done anything? I can't even remember. One thing I do want to do, actually, let me just. Can I want to see a different kind of tree. Why not? Right, okay, I'll drop you off in there, because I don't need you. And we will pause and take a quick break. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Okay, let's grab a water, grab some food. We need... do we order some in, or do we try and find some? As I said, I know I've seen them. I've looked at so many chests. Well, we'll order a couple in. Why not? Ordered. Okay. See, it's still gonna take that long. It takes ages. Oh, how are we getting on here? Nice, another 2. Oh, no, apparently I miscounted. I don't know how I miscounted, but apparently I miscounted. So we got 4 more on you, and only 2 more on you. So, yeah, we may actually have enough to leave today. But as I said, I won't finish until afterwards. Are there... What are you going to? That's... Are you still going... Yeah, I think you're still going to the water section. I'll go and have a quick check, because I might be able to move it again. And I'll check a few of these just in case I can find one early. Need 3 of the bloody things, would you believe? Oh, hello. Empty and empty. Yay. I need to clear up the area around here an awful lot. Okay, that way leads up to that area which we haven't cleared yet. I want to go... I can't really go around. I want to clear up the areas down here next. Thing is, I'm fairly certain I remember a couple of underground places too, but I don't know if this is going to clear up all of it. Was it 250? That's easy. It's also going to take longer, but that's fine. How many can we get per thing? 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6. 8 times 6 is 48. Yeah. 8 times 6 is 48. 48 times 5... 240. So it can almost do it. But, you know, some of them will have been taken out by the time it gets to that. So it can more or less do it pretty continuously. That's good. Now, I don't know if it'll do all of this section or if I'll have to move it across. It does remind me that there's some underwater bits here that I can also do. But it's not surface water. I don't care that much. I'll get around to it. So yeah, it'll be interesting if this is one section and then maybe that's another and maybe that's another. But it could be that this whole section over here is one. They did have the same number, but that doesn't mean they're the same section. Get up on top. That'd be cool. Yes, indeed we can. Anything up there? Whoa! Yeah, loading, that's what. I wonder if this is where you end up when you we got that, thanks. Final analysis. After 15 years of operation, the planet's valuable resources are largely depleted. So far, all planets acquired by Sentinel Corp have been profitable investments, but the results are not as good as before. In order to preserve the company's profits, we recommend that Sentinel Corp explore other sources of revenue for the planet it owns. In the future, the new Planet Craft program could be a significant new source of revenue for the company, as the terraformed planet is far more valuable than a hostile one in the long run. Not wrong. Ultimately not wrong, I mean... It was weird that they just sort of loaded in. My guess is that I wasn't supposed to climb up here like that. And then in fact, this is the other half of the... This is the other half of what's on the broken power door. Maybe. Oh, I forgot you can open these. Damn it. That's something I've been missing a lot of, isn't it? Let's see where you go. So I said it's probably the other half of the low power section. No sign for it, so I can only assume that that is indeed the case. Still, I'll turn it on anyway because there might be rooms between the two locked doors, so, you know, always worth a check. Well, might as well collect up some goop while I'm around. Try not to sneeze. Alright. Am I right? I might be right. This is a big one. This is going to take multiple trips. Oop, wasn't paying attention to my toxic level. I'm about to start losing health. Oh, and I'm full up anyway. Well, we can grab one more. Now that I've glugged that down. Nice. Alright, well, chipping away at it. We've only got the 3 left, and they are the 3 biggest. That's like 200 and something. Where are you? 202. And the third one over near this big ass building. God damn it. You're 154. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, the one I'm currently working on is the biggest one of the bunch. The thing is, I almost feel like if I had a bit more time today, I probably could actually finish off. But no. Definitely not. In fact, maybe I could. If I focus just on clearing up the toxic goop, could I finish today? Let's find out. Forget the water. Let's not bother moving that stuff around. It's got a 251 anyway, so that'll take an age before it finishes. Alright, let's laser focus in. I've got 35 minutes. I think I can pull this off. Get over the... Dude. Get over the fucking cliff. Don't be a dunce. It's just a cliff. Let's see, shall we? Okay, let's... I don't know if there's any... Yep. Do you think we can pull this off? Maybe. I think the one problem... Really? Wow, that was fast. I think one of the problems... I think one of the issues with me doing it this way, though, is that, like, I'm not going to get the chance to explore. Am I? I'm not going to get a chance to look around and explore all the nooks and crannies of these places. And I do kind of want to do that. So I think the more I rush around to do things, the more I'm going to miss that. That being said, I almost certainly could do it, because that little sojourn I just took was only a few minutes, so the entire back and forth was about 5. 50 a pop, only a few hundred left. I think I'd be pushing it. I think what I might do, maybe I should stop slightly early today so I have some stuff to do next time. Or, I don't have to stop early, I can just stop gathering the stuff. I do have other things I want to do anyway. I want to go see what the power thing was about. Okay. Let's do that. Let's stop the gathering of the goo for today. And then we'll wrap it up next time. Yeah, defo. Okay. Drop all you off at least. We can drop most of you off at least. You had... Okay. I mean, that was... Whoa. Oh, wow, look, it is. That whole section has just gone clean. Okay, you know what? That's cool. I'm all in favor of that. Hello. So we can go and have a mooch around this section now. I wonder, what's this? This little place off to the side, sort of tucked away there. Naughty. Okay, let's go and grab you and you. We are more or less done here. I think we just need one more balm. Yep, there's your 25. 5, 10, 15, 25. We only need one more of them. Hi! Can I fucking help? You're being very rude, you know. This is my planet. I'm tidying it up. I don't need you making more bloody mess. There, but it's in a really inconvenient location. I don't think I can get to it. Ooh, hello. Yeah, there's definitely one there. I don't think I can get to that though. Just... I really wish there was a crouch button sometimes. Nope, no good. No one's going to have to stay there until all the rocks disappear. That'll happen in time. Okay, well, let's go do some general exploring. Kill a bit of time, I guess. See, there's no point in checking in on the water bit, because the water might be clean, but it almost certainly isn't empty. There's no way that those are going to be empty yet. That being said, it is nice to be cleaning up. But we'll check. We'll see how they're getting on. Yeah, the water looks very clean now. That's good. Good. Oh, yeah. that is 100% what I expected. That's fine. Alright, now we can start exploring this place properly. I did do a bit of exploring in some of the little areas, but I'm gonna have a proper look around. Check out for any terminals full of lore. Underwater section? How random. First time my oxygen level's gone down for a while. I haven't really needed to go underwater. There's one right there. See, I told you I remember. And there's... Oh, fuck. God damn it. Of course. It was going to be a meteor one. It just had that sort of red tint to it. I was thinking to myself, we barely had any. was. Not really hidden, but very much out of the way. What is this? Nothing. Stand corrected. Ooh. Here, far from scrutiny, they'd love to make us forget our humanity, our hopes and destinies. Whatever happened in the past, we are still human. We should be allowed to dream at night. Ah, okay, yeah. You'll find us under the rocky trees. Like rats, we live in the sewers. The thing is, though, in a weird way, we do kind of know how this shook out, because we found all those dead bodies underground. Now, I don't know how we got from one to the other. Maybe a terminal somewhere else might talk about that. But, I mean, it's not hard to infer what happened. Hey, critters. Always do like seeing some critters. Here? This is like a checkpoint. Might be. Certainly looks manned, or was manned at least. Well, hey. Yep, straight up. Literally. Wouldn't mind having a mooch around this place in the light. Look, I can actually see what the bloody hell I'm doing. Let's grab some pristine mushrooms, actually. Technically always useful. That works. So I'm really not sure what that's supposed to be. It looks like pellets of food. That is my guess. That this is literally where they made the pellets of food they fed to the prisoners. I assume. But why pellets? Although I didn't come up here before. And like they've still got the normal food bags. Is it literally just a thing of let's hammer home how much these people were treated by animals? Treated like animals? I mean, I get it. But even by standards of that kind of stuff, that seems extreme. Well, not too much else I hadn't seen before, really, let's be honest. Oh, because that's clear now, yes. You know, if the water on the other side was... Sorry, not clear, it's because it's powered. But I was just thinking, if the water on the other side was clear, then surely the water coming through should be clear too, right? Like, you know, statistically? Just saying. Oh well. Okay. Else there is I can do today. As I said, I've left the rest for next time. If the next one ends up being a short stream, then it ends up being a short stream. Actually, I might end this one now. What have we got? Oh, yeah, quarter of an hour early. Okay. So we are only one terraforming point away, because it's 6.5 we've got to hit. And we're at 5.5. Ooh, we're already at 76% clear on that. Yeah, basically, we just got the other 3 left at this point. That's it. We're done on this. We just got One thing we are going to have to do is pull in enough stuff for an extraction rocket. Thinking about it. What do we need for an extraction rocket anyway? Maybe we can find it rather than pulling it in. Got an osmium rod, that's the hard one to do. Super alloy. We need a yellow quartz. Let's see if we can find that stuff. Might be able to. It's bound to be in some chest somewhere. Give me something to do to pass a bit of time. Yellow, or was it a blue one I needed? I think it was a yellow one. Well, if we find a blue one, we'll get that too. They just littered this place with everything, didn't they? There's another one. I told you these things were bloody everywhere. I just couldn't remember specifically where and couldn't be arsed to go looking. Damn it. Why is it no blue crystals? It's the only one I'm actually missing. I'm pretty sure I had a blue crystal back in... I can't remember if it was blue or yellow. That's the thing. That's actually annoying me. there's another yellow. You know what? Screw it. I'll grab that while I'm at it. Hey, there's a blue one. Okay, well, we'll head back. We may as well build the extraction rocket. I do wonder if there are any of the two endings to the Toxicity DLC. I wasn't really expecting endings, because like the Moons DLC didn't have endings. Not that I remember anyway. Or if it did, I never found them. But... huh. There's your third. Don't do it. And yeah, we need 25 to go in there. But hey ho, that is all well and good. Okay, so you know what? I think this is a good place to leave off for today. If the next session ends up being a bit short because I just sort of run out of things to do, it's fine. It is what it is. I shouldn't have tried to race ahead when I was doing that bit. I should have thought of that, because I do like exploring and reading all the terminals and whatnot. And we've still got 3 areas to clear off and explore, and about 500 bits to do. So, you know, we've got a while. And I think that, yeah, the water's still being worked on. Definitely still being worked on. But we're close to getting completely terraformed. Obviously, once we hit 6.5, we're already at 5.6, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we've got just under 500 of these left, which is going to take a bunch of trips. And I said I do want to do some exploring around, looking for any terminals I might have missed and stuff like that. And then we'll have a look at what the 3 endings are. To just leave the planet with the bombs, and leave the planet with the rocket shells and stuff like that. So yeah, we've definitely got things to do. I think that's certain. It's just a question of what are we going to do, and we'll find out when we get there. As I said, if it doesn't take me the full 3 hours, that's fine. But it looks like we'll be wrapping this one up next time. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.